Welcome to another episode of the 99 Seconds Career Podcast. My name is Jürgen Schmid. I am career mentor and coach, consultant, teacher and speaker. Here we will bring up all kinds of career aspects in a way you have maybe never heard before. I like you to have an awesome career. Therefore, I give you something money cannot buy, sharing experience and insight. All this every other week in 99 seconds. So, you have decided to resign from your current job for whatever reason, and you believe it is the right move for you. Before you start a new job, there are some important steps to take to quit your current role. To maintain your professionalism, it's crucial to handle these steps properly. Let's dive into the 99 seconds and find out how to leave your current employment in a good way. The most important step to resign is to actually hand in your notice. Yet, there are things you should do before that and things you do afterwards. Ending an employment contract professionally involves several key steps to ensure a smooth transition and maintain positive relationships. Keep in mind, you very likely will not leave the same day. You need to fulfill a notice period as defined in your employment contract. Reviewing your contract is the first step. It is important because without understanding your notice period, you cannot agree on a start date for a new job. You might want to think strategically when to resign. For example, some companies have a policy that you must have worked at least 6 months during the calendar year to be eligible for a bonus. So it might be better to resign after those 6 months. Obviously, before you resign, you have signed a new contract with another employer. While there may be valid personal or professional reasons to resign without having a new job, it is generally advisable to secure new employment first. Doing so ensures financial stability, maintains professional momentum, and mitigates the risks associated with unemployment. If you do decide to resign without another job lined up, make sure you have a solid plan in place, including adequate savings and a clear strategy for your job search. You also need to check your current contract for any other obligations, such as non-compete clauses, confidentiality agreements, or other post-employment obligations. They might block you sign a new contract for particular roles or organizations. You need to be aware of it before you sign a new contract. Then, before you resign, it is essential to handle any files and material with care. It is crucial to differentiate between personal and company-owned material. Taking proprietary or confidential information without permission is both illegal and unethical. Always seek clarification if you are unsure about specific files or materials and adhere to company policies to ensure professionalism and lawfulness. Following these guidelines, make a list of documents you want to take with you. For example, your performance evaluations to download from the HR system and copy them before you give notice. Depending on company policy, you might not have access after this anymore. To not leave any doubt and be legally safe, you resign with a resignation letter. It should be formal, polite, and to the point. You state your intention to resign, your last working day, and express gratitude for the opportunities provided. You can briefly mention the reasons for your departure if you feel appropriate. This is how it could look like. Your name and contact details, the name of the supervisor, the company name, company address, and all of that. Dear, the name of the supervisor, I'm writing to formally resign from my position at the name of the company, effective, and here is the last working day. I have appreciated the opportunity to work here and have learned a great deal during my time with the company. I am committed to making this transition as smooth as possible and will complete my duties to the best of my ability during my notice period. Please let me know how I can assist in training my replacement or transferring my responsibilities. I would like to request a meaningful reference. Please confirm receipt of my resignation. Thank you for your guidance and support. I hope to stay in touch and wish the company continued success in the future. Sincerely, and then your name. Okay, and then comes the magic moment of actually doing it, giving proper notice. First, inform your supervisor. Have a face-to-face conversation to inform them of your decision before submitting the letter. What could happen in that discussion is that they make a counteroffer. A counteroffer is a proposal from your current employer designed to rival the offer you received from another organization. The goal is to persuade you to stay in your current job and decline the new job offer. Counteroffers can take various forms, including a direct salary increase, additional company benefits, a sought-after promotion, a new job title, extra responsibilities, a change in role, more involvement in projects that interest you, or a combination of those incentives. Deciding whether to accept a counter-offer after submitting your resignation can be a challenging decision. Ultimately, accepting a counter-offer depends on a careful evaluation of your personal and professional circumstances. Why did you resign in the first place? It is important to weigh the pros and cons, consider your long-term career goals, and maybe seek advice from trusted sources. Accepting a counteroffer might provide immediate benefit, but it's crucial to ensure it addresses the core reasons for your initial resignation and aligns with your future aspirations. There are many reasons not to accept a counteroffer. In fact, most people, 71% according to statistics, who accepted a counteroffer found themselves resigning again within a year. If you still decide to leave, handle the counteroffer with grace. Thank your employer for the opportunity and reaffirm your intention to resign. Stand firm in your decision. And then, following company protocol, you submit your resignation letter as per company policy, either by email, in person, or recommended letter. As of now, you are in a transition period. It is important to handle your remaining time at work professionally and responsibly. Here are some tasks, in no particular order, you should consider doing before you leave. Finish any ongoing projects or tasks to the best of your ability. This ensures a smooth transition for your team and minimizes disruptions after you leave. Document any important processes, procedures, or information that will be useful for your replacement or colleagues who will take over your responsibilities. This should include creating manuals, updating documentation, or providing detailed notes. Work with your manager and colleagues to transition your responsibilities smoothly. Delegate tasks to other team members, provide training or guidance when necessary, and ensure that everyone is clear on who will be handling what after you're gone. Take care of any loose ends or outstanding matters related to your work. This could involve following up on emails, returning company property, closing out accounts, or finalizing paperwork. Inform relevant stakeholders, clients, or customers about your departure and ensure that any ongoing commitments or agreements are addressed appropriately. Provide them with contact information for your replacement or someone else who can assist them going forward. If possible, work with your manager to create a transition plan, outlining key tasks, deadlines, and responsibilities for your replacement. This can help ensure a smooth handover and minimize disruptions for the team. Be available to assist your colleagues, manager, or replacement during your remaining time in the company. Offer to answer questions, provide guidance, and offer support as needed to help facilitate a smooth transition. Continue to uphold professional standards and conduct yourself with integrity during your remaining time at the company. This includes being punctual, completing tasks to the best of your ability, and maintaining a positive attitude. By taking these steps, you can help ensure a smooth transition and leave a positive impression as you prepare to move on to the next chapter of your career. In most organizations, you will be invited for an exit interview. Here are a few key interview questions you can expect to be asked. Use the exit interview as an opportunity to give constructive feedback. Share your experience honestly, but remain diplomatic to avoid burning bridges. Why are you leaving your current position? Do you think you were adequately equipped to do your job well? What was your relationship with your manager like? What was the biggest factor that led you to accept this new job? What did you like most about your job? What did you dislike most about your job? What skills and qualifications do you think we need to look for in your replacement? An exit interview is nothing to stress about. Think of it as an opportunity to have a valuable and honest discussion about your experience in the position you're leaving. If you start to feel stressed, just remind yourself, what's the worst that can happen? After all, they can't fire you. Nevertheless, the following you should avoid to maintain your professionalism and leave on good terms. Avoid using the exit interview as an opportunity to vent frustrations or speak negatively about colleagues, management, or the company. Instead, provide constructive feedback. Be mindful of your words and actions. The professional world is interconnected, and you might encounter former colleagues or managers in the future. Maintain a positive and professional demeanor to leave on good terms. While participation in an exit interview is typically voluntary, outright refusing can be seen as uncooperative. Engage in the process respectfully and provide thoughtful feedback. If you have criticism, ensure they are based on specific examples and are presented constructively. Avoid making vague or unfounded accusations that cannot be substantiated. Don't focus solely on negative aspects. Balance your feedback by acknowledging positive experiences, achievements, and aspects of your job or company that you appreciated. Take some time to think about your feedback and any suggestions you might have. Being unprepared can lead to missed opportunities to provide valuable insight that could help the company improve. Be cautious about sharing details of your future employment, especially if it involves a competitor. Keep the conversation focused on your experience and feedback related to the job you are leaving. By avoiding these pitfalls, you can ensure that your exit interview is a productive and professional experience that leaves a positive final impression. Some companies will tell you that they will hire you back in case you change your mind or that your plans won't work out as you expect. Those individuals who come back are called boomerang employees, and they are not a rare species. According to the Harvard Business Review, 28% of new hires across organizations in a wide range of industries were actually boomerang hires who had resigned within the last 3 years. You are now counting the days before you can leave. Maintain your professionalism, continue to perform your duties diligently. Express gratitude. Thank your colleagues and supervisors for their support and the experiences you've gained. Exchange contact information with colleagues to maintain your professional network. And then, probably one of the last things you do is to make sure you return any company property, such as laptops, mobile phones, keys, or IDs and badges. Make sure you have removed your personal data from company devices before returning them. And then you say bye-bye. By following these steps, you can ensure a professional and amicable end to your current employment, which will benefit your reputation and future career prospects. Good luck! These were, in a bit more than 99 seconds, the steps to resign professionally. Hope you enjoyed listening. and you will tune in for our next episode in 2 weeks. We will then look at things to consider if you are currently without a job. No job? Use the time. If you like my approach towards career and professional development and want to get some more personalized guidance, please reach out. I'm here to help. I am career coach and mentor and would love to hear from you, whether you live round the corner or on the other side of the world. Simply go to www.99scp.com, SCP like Seconds Career Podcast, and leave me a comment or any other remark you might have. They really mean the world to me. Also, please do not forget to press follow, and if you see a bell or heart icon to be notified when new episodes are coming out, please press that too, so you will never miss a new one. This was another episode of the 99 Seconds Career Podcast. Thank you for listening and thinking along. I wish you success for the path you're following or creating. My name is Jürgen Schmid, and until next time, be the difference, remain curious and shine.